So here we are. We're going, and the boys are going to Edmonton, Canada, and we're flying in from wherever, and we're in customs, and half the boys are a little bit looped up, and the other half are, But I know this: we got to go right to Edmonton, to the stadium right away, and get to the matches. It's probably in the afternoon, and I'm sitting there. There's cameras, and there's a planter, and there's a planter here, and there are flake plastic planters with the fake dirt and chips in them, and the guys are trying to get pot over. They all, half the guys got their little stash. Now, I can honestly say I did everything else, but I didn't smoke pot for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, the Sheik comes up to me out of nowhere, Cosgrove, not Adnan, Cosgrove comes up to me out of nowhere. Brother, I hope you don't mind. I said, what? He said, Dad, I feel the pressure. I put gimmick in your bag. I'm like, what did you just say? And there's like customs guys 10 feet from me, all over the place, and I'm just going, oh, my heart like this. Now I know something's up, and he ain't bullshitting. I know that. And so once, I'll make it short, I just went, oh my God, I'm my wife, I'm screwed up. I'm going to do 30 years in a Canadian jail.
Oh man.
It was dead serious. And I went, okay. And I'm looking at the cameras. I walk around my bag once. I'm still looking at those cameras. I'm trying to be very cool and presentable. Then I just reached down, zipped it, felt around, acted like I was just being cool. Well, then I felt it. Act like I zipped it up, but I had it in my hand. Zipped it, and then I just dropped it in the planter. And I did it. I got it through. I knew it went smooth, but now I'm trying to get out of the country as quick as I can into Canada. And I'm just going, you guys are so funny. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just going, I don't even know how to act. And so I make it through. And I just couldn't even believe what happened. I mean, it's one thing that maybe I'll not even ever tell anybody, but I just couldn't help it. I mean, I'm not a guy that's just all of a sudden gonna, get in your face. But that was so off the chart. We get to the Edmonton, Calgary, and it was a funny deal because a guy named Herb Brooks, who was the coach for the '80 Olympic team.
Right.
He was the head coach for Edmonton then. Was it Oilers? Yeah.
Yeah, Oilers.
Pro hockey team. So we show up and we run into Herb Brooks. Well, he's from Minnesota, so he knows a lot of guys we know. Now we got Darso and Henning and all these guys. We're just going crazy because Brooks is there, And he's eating it up. But in the whole time, I'm remembering, I'm going to run into Cosgrove now. Here we go. And I think Lonzo was the agent. And I said, hey, Jack, that fucking Cosgrove, excuse my language, you guys. Cosgrove put some stuff in my bag in customs. And before anything happens, I wanna pass. So they had, I think they probably had 3 locker rooms almost, but it was kind of like one shitty one good one, there's more. And he had purposely trying to stay away from me, I know. But he was in this little locker room, and I said, I just got to go do this. It's time to just go get in his face, because if I don't, there's something wrong with me. He just put everything on. So I walk over there, and I go up to Cos. I says, what is wrong with you? And I started going off on him, and he started backing up, and he started going to poor me. And I stayed on him verbally. And then he started coming back at me like, well, I'm going to take so much shit. I mean, that's a bad thing to do, but don't scream at me. It's not that bad a thing. Oh, it ain't. And so he started coming back. And then I just unloaded a right on. That's all I ever did. And he went down, but I wasn't there to see how bad it was. I just knew he'd be back over to my side if he was going to come back at me or anything. So that's the story. But he was very much in remorse, saying, hey, I got a family. And he's saying all that to Lanza and I think whoever else was there. And he was totally, but it was zero tolerance. They fired him right then and there. Wow. And you do feel bad when he's in that. You do feel bad for a guy when he's in that much stuff, of that much kind of pain and worry for his family. Now he's fired. But what he did overrode everything. So that was it.
Did you ever find out why he put it in your bag?
Because he's nuts. You don't have a freaking clue. Are you kidding me?
Amen. I agree with you. He is freaking nuts.
It makes no sense at all.
I know. I mean, he picks the biggest damn guy on the tour to load his gimmick off.
Yeah, put it in Brooklyn Brawler's bag.
Yeah.
Well, not so much to being even like who's a tough guy, who ain't a tough guy, because you guys know the Iron Sheik. He doesn't process things.
He don't compute well, no.
No, he would have put it in Hulk Hogan's bag or the Brooklyn Brawler's bag. He don't know. He don't have a clue. So, yeah, that's why. And I definitely felt I just was glad. I've been in enough trouble in my life where my poor wife didn't need that too.